Hi everyone, welcome back to the Venusian Light Tarot. So today we're going to go ahead and do a pick a card reading. This reading is going to be on the topic of, does this person feel the same way about you as you feel about them? So are they thinking about you the same way? Do they feel the same way about you? So I don't know what's going to come up here, so trigger warning. I don't know what the answer will be, but if you want to go ahead and see what the messages are, then we're going to get into it. We're going to do 4 different groups here, and we're going to see, does this person feel the same way that you feel about them? And do they also, maybe think about you, assuming that this is someone that you do have a connection to, someone that you feel either quite strongly for or that you're just very interested in. Okay, so let's see. We're going to go ahead and select the piles together. I'm going to pull 4 groups, 4 different cards here. So does this person on your mind feel the same way about you? Do they also think about you the same way? Do they, care about you, like you the same way? Is there an equal kind of connection here? So we ask for any insight, spirit of the highest and greatest good. So pile number 1, let's see, pile number 1, does this person feel the same way that you do? And I would encourage you to choose, I'll show you the cards in a moment, but definitely just choose with your intuition. I'm an intuitive reader, so the card meaning does not really, it means something, but it's not the most important. So don't go off of what the card actually means. If it's a negative card or whatever, or even a positive, it's just go with what kind of draws you in the artwork too. So pile number 2, does your person feel the same way about you? Pile number 3, does your person feel the same way about you? I will give you an option though. If some of you prefer to choose without looking at the card, you can just choose based on this here. And pile number 4, does your person feel the same way about you? Pile number 4. So if you would prefer not to see the card, then you can just choose intuitively which one. I don't have any crystals right now, but whichever one you feel drawn to. But if you do want to look at the card, I will show you in a moment. Okay, so pile number 1. We have the 5 of Wands. Pile number 2, we have the Hermit. Pile number 3, we have the 2 of Swords. And pile number 4, we have the Magician. Okay, so does your person feel the same way about you? Let's see if we can. So whichever one you feel pulled to, and really go with your intuition. Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, pile 4. Okay, so let's go ahead, whenever you're ready, the timestamps are down below. And we're going to go into pile number 1, which is the 5 of Wands. So hello, pile number 1, if you chose this card here, 5 of Wands. So does your person feel the same way that you feel? Okay, so is it mutual? Do they feel the same way about you? Pile number 1. So let's get into it and see. This person, first of all, they could have a bit of a they're trying to find an outlet for their emotions. They're trying to find an outlet for their thoughts, their feelings, their emotions. So they could be somebody right now also who has restrictions in their life. They could be somebody who is having some type of restriction or challenge or difficulty at this time. Is something coming up here? I'm getting an L name for somebody, Lucas or Luke or something with an L. But of course, those are only specific for specific people. I'm also hearing Oklahoma. So does this person feel the same way about you? Well, they're hiding how they feel. This person, I feel they are somebody who is currently kind of going through like a moon cycle in their life, like a moon phase in their life. They're hiding certain things. So this is not somebody who I feel is coming out in the open about this. This is not somebody who is going to be letting you know probably how they feel, or they're hiding certain things. Yeah, the Five of Pentacles. So 2 5 cards coming through too. So they are kind of, honestly, I think this person, there's somebody who feels like they're still searching for a missing piece. They're still searching for, you know, maybe what's going to fulfill them or make them happy, or they're searching for this sense of, like, I feel like this person, they're kind of always struggling, or they've been struggling as of recently, maybe not always, but right now they're struggling. So I feel like this person, they sort of, it's not that it's kind of like when you're going through a rough time, when you're going through a challenging time, it's hard to connect with anybody, or it's hard to really feel hopeful or alive about anything. So they are just not necessarily feeling stable, okay? This person could even be struggling with their stability somehow. Does this person feel the same way about you? 7 of Cups. For some of you, this won't be for everyone, but for some of you, it's like this person needs positive reassurance, or they need positive like reinforcement. So if that means that you have let them go, or if you kind of are not there anymore, they could almost need some type of sign from you, but that's really only if you feel like that resonates with you. For others of you, it's more so that they just kind of feel like they're in limbo, okay? They feel like they're in limbo. They feel like they are needing, again, kind of more from their own life to kind of feel like they can move forward. So this person could have an issue with commitment. They could have an issue with staying committed or being committed. Maybe they do have this distracted energy where they do have, you know, again, maybe things going on that are making things challenging at this time. They may have a decision to make right now. So when it comes to you, they feel like they're kind of at war with themselves. They have a decision to make when it comes to this connection. It's like they're still struggling with their shadow. Yeah, they're still struggling with their shadow. And they do have deeper emotions than they let on. Okay, this could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Doesn't have to be, but could be. Also Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But they do have more feelings than they tell you, more feelings than they let on. But at the same time, I do feel like this person, again, to kind of, it's not like a direct yes or no. I think that they are someone who is still searching to understand how they feel. That's really kind of what it is. They're still searching to understand how they feel. They're still searching to get a better grasp on who they are and how, you know, they feel about themselves and how they feel about you. So and they also have some insecurities. This person does have quite a few insecurities about themselves, which make it harder, you know, to develop this connection or for them to open their heart fully. So So that's another reason that they might be holding back a little bit. If you already had a connection with them before, you may have found that they were a bit blocked off in their heart. They were having a hard time committing or having a hard time when it comes to, you know, furthering this connection. They do feel like you're somebody who is very attractive. They're very attracted to you. They feel like you're someone who brings a certain level of maybe warmth or comfort. Again, I'm getting Cancer maybe with the Lovers here. Okay, so honestly, this person hopes that you're going to still be there when they figured their situation out, whatever that situation is, which seems like it's either something financial or internal conflict. They do hope that you're going to still be there. So it's kind of like, again, it's not really a yes or no. It's like this person is someone who seems to care about you, definitely, but they also hope that you're still going to kind of be available, or that you will still be there when they're ready. Because right now, they kind of want to have their cake and eat it too. They kind of want to be in this maybe distracted energy or uncertain energy, where it's almost like it's self-sabotage though. A lot of it is self-sabotage. They are keeping themselves held back from something that could be, but it's really something more that they need to work on. They could, again, have an issue when it comes to choosing the right connections, choosing the higher connections, choosing connections that are good for them. So that's really what I'm getting here. I'm going to grab a few oracle cards for you now. So let's get any final messages here for you in terms of if they feel the same way. So, I mean, I feel like in certain ways, yes, because it's not that they don't have any feelings at all for you. It's not that they don't, because they do. It's just a matter of them choosing something more serious maybe, or something more kind of committal or, higher with you, which is a personal choice that they're still working on. So let's see, does this person feel the same way about you? And they are guided towards you. Okay, I think that is more time, if it's been a while or whatever the situation, they are guided towards you. Does this person feel the same way? Yeah, again, there's somebody who needs to change the channel in their life. I'm getting, they need to change the way that they've been living, or they need to change the channel. Yeah, see, they could feel intuitively pulled towards you in certain ways, especially if you've already said goodbye maybe, or if this connection's already kind of gone away. Children could be an issue for somebody. Maybe, staying because of children in something, or there could be differences when it comes to children between the two of you. But there's just something here that kind of feels like it's a never-ending story, or it's like a never-ending tale. We have, I know I've acted childish, I don't know how to approach you now. So that can also be what they're telling you, especially if they have not. With the Seven of Cups here and the Eight of Wands and the goodbyes, maybe they don't know how to come back in and approach you if it's been a while. Do they feel the same way about you, pile one? For some of you, they want closure, or they feel like there's been a lack of closure maybe, okay? So this person could potentially want to write you a letter or a message or a text. They could want to see you. They wonder if this is over though. This person wonders if the candle is burned out, I'm hearing, if the flame is gone. But not only that, they wonder if they could do this, you know, worry. They could care about what other people think. We have fear and unresolved. So it's like they see self-sabotage. Exactly. This person definitely does self-sabotage. So they do have feelings for you. I would say that they do feel quite strongly for you, but again, it's like temptation versus maybe your connection, or being honest versus hiding how they feel. That's what this is here. So any final message, Spirit? Yeah, just the fact that I think that you will hear more from this person, which will give you more information about where they stand and what's going on. It feels like it's getting maybe harder for them to keep their feelings contained, or to hold back on their feelings is what I'm getting. Okay, so that was for pile 1. Hopefully that could resonate with you or connect with you. Let me know if it did. And let's go on to pile number 2. Hello, pile number 2. If you chose this card here, the Hermit, let's go ahead and see here. So does the person that's on your mind, do they feel the same way about you? Is it reciprocal? Do they have the same feelings for you? Do they think about you the same? So let's see. The Hermit we have here coming through. Okay, so this person, I feel like they have been going over and over things. They've been reflecting over and over. So this seems like somebody who's quite stuck in a cycle of overthinking. It could be towards you. It feels like they just feel a little bit burned out. They feel a little bit wounded right now. 6 of Pentacles. I do feel like this person is desiring to see where things could go with you, or to test the waters with you. For some of you watching this, not for everybody, they could have been either recently single, or maybe they are just, maybe the two of you broke up, or somebody here is definitely single, I'm getting. And it feels like they've been wanting to open their heart. So if this is, depends. For some of you, this could be a newer person. And if you're asking if they're wanting to open their heart, the answer is yes. I do feel like this person does feel like they're desiring to open their heart to you. If this is somebody who you've been kind of in separation from, or you haven't spoken to in a while, they are someone who has been going through cycles, and they feel like they are wanting more and more to kind of open their heart. And they could either be recently single, or they're just single in general, and they've been searching within themselves here. Do they feel the same way about you, pile 2? This person, the thing is that they have a bit of a hard time with flexibility. We have the Lovers here coming through, and the Ten of Wands. They could be somebody who's having a hard time like with change, or with like some type of flexibility in their life right now. And that could be just contributing to this a little bit. They definitely, this person, I feel like they're waiting for some type of storm to pass, but I'm getting a yes for this. I do feel like this person does feel strongly for you. It's like they're waiting for, the Temperance card here. They're waiting for something to pass by, some type of challenge or struggle. And it's like, again, if you've been maybe spending time apart from each other with the Hermit, they've been doing a lot of that reflection right now. And I do feel like this person does, it's like they don't want to give up. So this person does not want to give up, whatever that means. If it's been a while, or even if it's like a newer or existing connection, maybe if you've just spent time apart, or this person's been withdrawn a little bit to work on themselves, they definitely don't want to give up, I feel, on this connection, is what I'm picking up on here. So yes, I do feel like they do care for you a lot. They're kind of hoping that the universe will bring you together. They're hoping that things will collide. Whether that means the factors in this connection like can come into more harmony, or if it's been again like a separation, they hope that the universe can somehow like bring you together. I don't know how, but that's what they feel. This person, again, for those of you who have been not communicating recently, they kind of desire to communicate with you at times. They definitely do. They feel a bit misunderstood. The star, something about this person feels like they've, or maybe the two of you, maybe you kind of left on a note where things were kind of misunderstood or not spoken, and they don't like that. The King of Wands could be a fire sign. Leo, Sag, Aries, possibly. Sagittarius coming up strongly. Page of Wands at the bottom. Yeah, this is definitely somebody, this is a yes. This is definitely somebody who hopes that they can do things differently with you now. They hope that they can be in charge, kind of. They hope that they can bring more to the table. They hope that they can be more strong, or they can you know, be more committed, or whatever the situation was. This is definitely somebody who holds a lot of passion for you. And again, for those of you who haven't spoken in a while, they feel like they have a lot of things to say. There's a lot of things that are pent up within them, a lot of things that they wish to say, but they've been struggling to do so. So if they've been silent, if they've been withdrawn from you, it is definitely not because they don't have anything to say, or not because they don't care. It's more so that they have just been some of them could have been closing up a challenging cycle again. Could have been like an ex-partnership, if that resonates, or divorce, only for a few of you, or it could be something within their, maybe their career. They've been hoping that they can close out a challenging cycle so that they can become more stable and balanced. That's something on their mind right now. For some of you, this person could be, I'm hearing, the head of the department. I don't know if they are maybe working to be the head of a department in their job, or they also, maybe they want to be kind of like in charge or something, or they want to be, you know, something like that. So what else, Spirit? Do they feel the same about you, pile 2? I mean, I'm getting a yes, but let's just see what else we have. Do they feel the same about you? I'm here. I don't know why I'm hearing, honey, I'm home. So I don't know if maybe some of you work, or not work, or maybe you do work with them, but live with this person. Probably not, but maybe they want that. I don't know what, maybe that means something for somebody. The Queen of Wands. Yeah, the Emperor. This is definitely somebody, I think, for some of you who wants to be like, you know, especially if they're masculine, like a strong masculine energy. They're very, very attracted to you. The counterpart here, King of Wands, Queen of Wands. So maybe they either want that kind of traditional life, or they just like, you know, they're just coming through in this reading to say like, I'm coming for you, or something like that. Yeah, this is definitely, I don't know, it's kind of, they want to tell you that they're not this boy anymore. That won't be for everybody, but for some of you, they want to tell you that they don't want to be a Page of Wands, they want to be a King of Wands. So whoever this is, they're pretty certain, and they're pretty, like, I don't know what the word is, like dedicated, I guess, determined. For some, they could have explored other fish in the sea, I'm hearing. I don't know if that's maybe a while ago, or this is something that they did temporarily, but they, this is you here. They see you as this Queen of Wands, the one that they want. So what else, Spirit? Does this person feel the same way about pile number 2? Okay, this flew out. We have avoiding. Yeah, masculine energy, definitely. fantasy. Sidetracked. Yeah, this person could have gone on like a detour kind of in their life. They went on a different path, or they, with the Hermit, they could have gotten sidetracked by something else, especially if you already had a connection before. They may have felt that they it's like this person feels like they didn't tell you all that they could have told you, again, with this letting go, especially for those of you who, you know, you haven't, again, you let go of each other, something like that. I'm getting here. They feel like they, again, they may have acted childishly, or they may have been somebody who acted a bit immature, and they, okay, so here's what I'm kind of getting here. I mean, I feel like this person, they are somebody who will hold you in this fantasy Queen of Wands light for a very long time. I don't know if maybe you, I actually want to see for this pile what's going to happen next, which I didn't do for the other one, but it kind of feels to me like they desire this connection so much, and they see you as this Queen of Wands, the King of Wands. Again, they do feel the same way for you. They feel strongly for you, but there is something here about I don't know what, it's something to do with like, it's not here, or it's not possible, or for whatever reason, there's this resistance. I don't know if it's because you are not, let's see something here. What is the, what does this person really want? Like, what actions will they take? Pile 2. The 4 of Wands. The Empress. The Strength card. Yeah, I think that they're kind of going on an inward journey here to make sure that they are strong enough, or that they have what it takes to be in this connection. It's like they take it very seriously, or when they think about it, it's like it would be a very serious thing, not casual, not something to take lightly, if that makes sense. So they really do feel like, again, they see you in a very serious, like, light, like you're the one for them, or you're the, like, you know, so yes, I mean, they definitely feel the same way. It's just that I feel like, so what's going to happen next here? Pile 2. What's going to happen next? The Ace of Pentacles. So yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm not sure maybe if it's just been a while, or if it's something to do with like the 6 of Cups here too, 8 of Wands. I definitely feel like there's movement in this connection. Let's see what they want to say to you. But I don't know if maybe, again, they kind of think that you have moved on, or maybe you're kind of someone that they always wanted, but they couldn't be with until they make this change or move. Yeah, I think that's what it is. This person has like a personal thing they're working on, which maybe, I think for most, it's something to do with them being able to provide maybe for the connection, or feeling confident enough for the connection. But in terms of their feelings for you, they definitely feel the same way about you, and they have a lot of passion for you. But with this sidetracked fantasy, they may feel like am I good enough maybe, or they felt like they took the wrong turn, or something that they're waiting to wrap up in their life too. But do they feel the same way about you? Pile 2. And I guess I don't know how you feel. Maybe some of you feel this way, depending on what you're feeling. Maybe you feel like this is something that identifies with how you feel too. Yeah, that's what it is. They feel nervous about this. They're not sure how to handle it. Like, they see you as the Queen of Wands. They want to see you. Yeah, like I said, you're the one for them. This person definitely sees you as the one. But you've either avoided them, or they avoided you, or they're just kind of like almost not avoiding you because they don't want you, but avoiding you because they are still working through like a personal issue of feeling good enough to provide for the connection. And they feel a lot of pressure here, okay? Excuse my nails, but they feel a lot of pressure here. And they feel like this is something that, it's like, well, are they ready for the commitment? Which it seems like they are. It's just that it's like they want it all or nothing, kind of gentle. Yeah, they don't want to hurt you. It's like they really, really respect you. They see you in this light. So that's what I'm getting for you, pal, too. Definitely a yes. They definitely feel the same way for you. Maybe even how you feel. I don't know why I'm getting a very random message. Somebody could have tested positive for COVID, and maybe that's why they were distant from you. I don't know. That's for somebody. But yeah, they definitely feel this way about you, but they just kind of have to work through some personal things. But I definitely feel like they're going to be trying to offer you something more stable. So I hope that connected with you. Let me know, please, in the comments if it did and how it resonated. And let's go on now to pile number 3. Hello, pile number 3. If you chose the 2 of Swords, let's go ahead and see here. So does your person feel the same way about you? So do they feel the same way about you, pile number 3? How are they feeling? So do they think about you the same way? Do they feel the same way as you do? Let's see. Okay, so this person, they do have a bit of ego here. I feel like this person, either they've been trying to like prove a point, or they've been trying to like kind of show off with you, or that could be something coming in here. There's something I'm getting about that here, and they feel like if you did have like an argument or a misunderstanding, they don't like that. They're not okay with that. They do feel like they want to smooth things over with you. But I definitely am getting kind of a frustration, stalemate. So do they feel the same way? 10 of Swords, the 10 of Pentacles. This person feels like they need to be honest with you. They feel like they have not been honest, or they are not being honest right now about something. But I don't think it's because they're lying. It's something more to do with them not being able to maybe share how they really feel. So they're burying some of their feelings, I feel, right now. Page of Cups. Yeah, wow, I'm hearing a strong message. I didn't appreciate you when you were here, or I didn't appreciate you when I had you. So that is something that this person definitely feels. This is probably for a lot of you, either there's been a very painful ending between the two of you, or something painfully ended in their life where they're kind of looking back on that now, and they're thinking about how they didn't really appreciate the people, the things that they had, including you, you know, in this connection. So they feel afraid, though, to contact you, okay? Or they feel afraid to jump into this. I think this is a group that will depend. It could be a newer connection for some of you. And if that's the case, they do feel like they are curious about you. They feel like they want to explore this, but they're kind of afraid because of maybe a painful ending that happened. If it is somebody from the past, they're afraid to apologize. They're afraid to almost like reveal everything that they have pent up, everything that they did not say before. They're kind of afraid to do that. So they feel like also there's something about it's very hard to get in touch with you, or it's hard, I'm not sure why. They feel like it's hard to get in touch with you, or they feel like it's the circumstances make it hard for them to make that move. So some of you, not for everyone, but for some of you, they could have already tried to get in contact with you multiple times and maybe you didn't answer or maybe you blocked them. Do they feel the same way about you, pile 3? Getting Gemini energy here. Ace of Pentacles. Okay, yeah, I'm getting a message. This is not for everyone, but if you are already talking to this person, you're already like dating or getting to know each other, they kind of feel like they may have slowed down or put on the brakes with this connection. Queen of Wands. They feel like they may put on the brakes or they already did this because they're afraid. I feel like part of it is that they're afraid of you. They're afraid of like maybe intimidated by you in certain ways. They do feel like when they're with you, if you've already been with this person, they feel like they're kind of on cloud 9 with you, or they feel very intense attraction towards you. They definitely feel this sense of like attraction, almost like maybe putting you on a pedestal a little bit. So they definitely do admire you. Wheel of Fortune, the 10 of Cups. Does this person feel the same way about you? Pile number 3. We have 10 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, and the 10, the Wheel of Fortune. I don't know why, I'm just getting like it would take bravery. I'm not sure why that's coming up here, but it's like this person feels like it would take a brave move or would take bravery to be here or to come towards you or to make this happen. Yeah, 2 of Wands, 3 of Wands. They're really at this kind of like... Yeah, they're at this moment. Maybe some of this is a newer connection because it kind of feels either that it's that or it's kind of distant a little bit. Like maybe it's been a while or it's not like... It just feels like there's distance here. So do they feel the same way? I feel like for this pile, there's potential here. It's more so like they feel like there's a lot of potential between you both, but it hasn't been fully explored, or the circumstances make it hard for this to be fully explored, either because it's new or because it's been a while. I hear that this person loves to flirt with you, or they could have, again, with the Page of Cups, either it's a new connection and they love flirting, they love talking with you, they definitely feel like that. Or if it's somebody else from the past, they just kind of like, they like that flirtatious, lighthearted, open energy that you both have with each other. It's like kind of a wish and a desire that they have. It's like an ideal maybe that they have in their mind of what this could become. But honestly, I feel like this person's wondering if they want to put in the work. 9 of Cups, the 7 of Wands. There's some type of like uncertainty or defensive energy, which I don't even know if it has anything to do with you, but with the 10 of Swords here, they do feel a bit, and the 2 of Swords, that could be why that's your card you chose, because maybe you're either at a stalemate with this person, maybe there's no movement, or maybe you kind of feel like you're always hitting a roadblock with them, they're not sure what they want. For somebody out there, they could be someone who has to make a change. Like maybe they live in a certain location and you live somewhere else, or maybe they even, Wheel of Fortune twice, maybe they even, not for everyone, but if they do have like a family or marriage, or even just family pressures, or they're like in a hometown that they have not left, there's something like that that they're considering too, like would it really work? Would this really, there's that distance again. So this one, I'm going to have to say, like, they feel the same way in terms of potential that could be here. So if that's how you feel, they definitely feel the same way. But it's also like they're not fully in, I feel. But they also, at the same time, when I'm saying that, they're kind of like correcting me that they don't want to let this get away either. So it's like they have this intention of, with the Wheel of Fortune, that they hope that maybe... They hope that the circumstances will change. And I don't know, for someone specific, it's like almost they hope that either you would return to their home, or not their home, I mean, maybe their hometown, but maybe you would return where they live, or they just like hope that something can change here so that it can be easier. And this person feels like they have definitely been under a bit of a fog in their mind. With the Ten of Swords and the Two of Swords, they have been sort of feeling foggy. So they've been feeling confused, but also I feel like they've had maybe circumstances around them that have made them like contributed to the confusion of not being sure entirely what they want. But remember I said earlier, I didn't appreciate what I had until it was gone. So if that is the story and this was a past connection, it's almost like with the Three of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, they do feel like they missed an opportunity with you, and they do feel like you were somebody who made them very happy, or had the potential here to make them very happy. I'm getting here somebody could be a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. For some of you, I think this came up for another pile too, they could be waiting for something from you, like an initiation from you, for you to take the initiative, or for some of you, I'm hearing that you could be in a friend zone. So I don't know if you put them in a friend zone or they put you in a friend zone, or maybe you're currently, again, like friends right now. For some of you, definitely could be talking here and there, but something about that you could be in a friend zone or just friends. And for some, it's like they really want, they kind of think that there could be more here, but it could be family in the way, or something in the way that kind of makes them think that this would require change. And so they feel a bit like, it feels like it's rolling forward. It feels like it has the potential to move forward, but then they also maybe stop themselves too. Especially if you are a friend, again, they could like flirting with you, or they kind of feel like you have this flirtatious energy between the two of you if you're talking. I'm hearing the song Time After Time by Cyndi Lauper. Yeah, they want to get out of a gray area with the Two of Swords. So definitely like friend zone, gray area. I don't know why that gray area exists. I'm not sure who put that there, but that's what I'm getting. It's like there's this gray area. For some of you, you may not even trust this person anymore, especially if it is a past person, or even somebody that's like, maybe you don't trust this either. Yeah, boundaries. There is some kind of, so let's see, do they feel the same way about you? Pile 3. Apology. Pride coming up at the bottom. Yeah, this person, I feel they do have like, for those of you who it's a past person, yeah, they have a lot of feelings for you. They have a lot of, well, I'm going to call it like they have a lot of pining, longing feelings for you. It's almost like they're trying to hold themselves back. This person, I'm seeing them trying to like take the reins and hold it back. So they could be, again, for these factors involved, whatever they are, they kind of feel like they are having to hold themselves back. And they're bringing me back to the message where they haven't told you the extent maybe of how they feel, or they never got the chance to totally voice how they really felt. And I think they have a lot more pain than they let on. They had a lot more pain about either a separation here or an ending. They definitely have a lot more under the surface than they tell you, or that they ever did tell you before. This person, for some of you, I feel like this won't, again, be for everyone. They could have been someone who almost like got involved with very toxic situations or toxic people or just very bad habits. And it's like I'm seeing somebody kind of like cough that up, you know, like almost like coughing up blood, but it's just mainly not actually, it's just metaphorically the way they're showing it. It's like they kind of feel like they have so much this like trapped Ten of Swords, stuck painful endings and painful situations within them that they feel like they never got the chance somehow, or they, again, with the Two of Swords, maybe some of you blocked them, or they feel like it's, yeah, definitely. So for this, I would say, I mean, yes, if you feel that this is someone from your past, especially, and you really miss this person, yes, they definitely feel the same and that they miss you as well. But in terms of, let's see what's going to happen here. Pile 3, what's next then? And then we'll get some messages from them. What is going to happen next for pile 3? For somebody specific, I'm getting there could be a sister who's either like interfering in the connection, or something about a sister that would resonate. So 4 of Wands, what's next here? Military as well. 2 of Wands. What's next? 3 of Cups. Again, it's kind of like they're going to think about you a lot. They're going to wish for this. They're going to want this. But at the same time, I'm getting, especially for those of you who this is like a third party situation, or family members, even a sister, or somebody's getting in the way, or maybe differences with family. There's a feeling of like moving forward. They're still going to like want this. See, this little boy has the cage here with the bird in it. It's like they're always going to carry that with them. But what's going to happen next? For somebody, I'm hearing married to my job. So that could be for somebody that they're kind of like intensely focused on their finances. They're married to their job. But to be honest, I don't really feel like there's a whole lot of like quick movement happening forward though. So at least right now, it kind of feels like it's still like a waiting or the stalemate and indecision. So in terms of how they feel, I think that yes, they could feel that way. But in terms of like whether they're going to make a move, or whether this is going to move forward and progress, it kind of feels like a very slow process. Okay, so yes just flew out. So maybe they're saying, yes, I do feel the same way. We have I promise you. Okay, so it's almost like they're trying to come through. Remember I said before the 7 of Wands, like they were trying to correct me when I said something the opposite way. So I think this person, it's like their higher self. Yeah, it's like, okay, so I feel like in their mind, they're dedicated to this. In their mind, this is kind of what they want. But it's like they kind of feel like, I don't know, like they don't know if you would understand. Yeah, they're very stubborn. See? Stubborn and defensive, and walls. It's like they're coming through as very defensive. They're coming through, they're not ready to talk. They're not ready to maybe move this forward. But then on the other end of it, they're wanting to say that this is kind of where their mind is at, kind of. It's strange. So I feel like it's like I'm getting a hole in somebody's heart. Like if you cut out, like if you draw a heart and then you cut it out with scissors. I don't know if that's, maybe that's you. Maybe you kind of feel like there's a hole in your heart here too, or they feel like there's a hole in their hearts. Do they feel the same? Where is this kind of confusion coming from then? What is the... They could feel like they're not sure if you feel the same way. Because see, unrequited and sorry. like we have apology twice. So whoever this is, they definitely want to apologize, but they don't know if you feel the same way, maybe. For somebody here, this person could be in a very strict routine, like they have, I don't know why I'm seeing somebody like serve dinner and then they like sit there in the cold eating dinner. I don't know if maybe with the King of Swords they have a certain routine or even like restrictions, or if they are in another relationship, there's something that feels very like cold and routine. I don't know. Yeah, see, every time I say something, don't give up on me, I'm scared to lose you. So this, I guess this person just has like some things that they need to work on, and they just have to be able to kind of, I guess, come out of this and admit how they feel. I think it's actually maybe like a depression or something that they're going through, something that feels, yeah, they're confused. Maybe some of you parted in a way that nobody got closure maybe. And see, here we have obligations. They have, it's like they're kind of obligated. They feel like they're weighed down. They feel like they have things to take care of. They feel like maybe they're a little bit depressed even. And so, but when it comes to how they feel for you, they kind of almost like want to keep this as an idea that they do feel this way about you, but I'm just not sure where the movement is coming from. Maybe it's a little bit later down the road. So I hope that this could help for you, pile number 3. I'm going to leave it here. Definitely let me know, please, if this connected with you and how it connected. And we're going to move on now to pile number 4. Hello, pile number 4. If you chose the Magician, let's go ahead and see here. So does this person that you're thinking about, do they feel the same way about you? So do they feel the same way? Do they think about you the same way? Does this person feel the same way about you? Pile number 4. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Pile 4. Does this person feel the same way about you? For some of you, this feels like I'm getting something about uncharted territory. So Ace of Cups. It could even be like a situation that feels like with the Magician, it's almost like it's not here yet, or it's not manifested yet, or it feels kind of distant or far away, but not, it's kind of like I feel this is definitely a connection that is very much about change and kind of progression, forward movement. It's very much about something that feels like it's coming out into the open after a time that it has been still, maybe. So it feels very different so far than the other piles, because it almost feels like it's intangible here. The 8 of Cups. Does this person feel the same way about you? Pile number 4. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, so this feels like a situation for most of you. This is probably a new connection, okay, for most of you. We'll see what else comes up here. It doesn't have to be, but it does feel like kind of a new connection. And it feels like with the 3 of Pentacles, It does feel like time here. Sorry, my dog was walking around. I've been distracted. Okay, so pile number 4. How does this person feel? Does they feel the same way about you? Pile 4. Let me focus here. Yeah, again, I'm getting that this feels like some type of cobwebs were lifted from the connection. So again, very different energy from the other piles. So I feel like this is somebody who has been journeying forward, I'm hearing. You could even connect with this person through your dreams, or you could connect with this person spiritually somehow. They really do feel, it's like they want you to hold on because they're coming in. They want you to hold on here. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. They definitely, somebody who feels like they're manifesting you, or they want you again to kind of like hold on and wait. Not wait maybe, but like hold on because changes are happening or changes are coming. For some of you, I'm hearing set aside our differences. So with the 3 of Pentacles, they could even feel, for those of you who maybe had differences with each other before, they want to set aside your differences. See this woman here crying and somebody's walking away. So maybe there were differences in the way before in this connection, and they feel like this is a golden opportunity, I'm hearing. So again, with the Magician here and the Ace of Cups, feels like some type of like, you know, it's like coming down from the sky, some type of opportunity here coming down. So, and this actually, this man's holding a gold coin, like a golden ticket. So yeah, there's been definitely some confusion around this connection though. This is somebody who feels like they were maybe they either walked away from you or you walked away from them because of some differences or some things that didn't work between you both before. But they do want to, or maybe even something else, it could be as well. But this person, I feel, do they feel the same way? I mean, yes, I feel like they're trying to get information about you, this person. They're trying to gather information about you, which is why I wonder if it's maybe a newer connection, or if it's somebody who has not approached you yet with this information, or they have not told you this yet. This, for some of you, this could be a friend of a friend, I'm hearing, or there are other people who know about this or other people who are involved. Yeah, I'm hearing it's go time, I'm hearing, or it's decision time. Yeah, King of Wands. So we have Leo, Sag, Aries maybe here. Yeah, this is definitely somebody who feels like they definitely want to pursue this. And they feel like, for some of you, maybe the timing was not right. Maybe you started something before and the timing was not right for this connection. And they want to be able to show you that the things are different now, or they want to be able to kind of make the time right. They want to be able to... For some of you, I'm hearing this could be a past life connection. So that could be something here with the Magician. That's why it feels a bit different, because it's almost like with the other piles, it was more about like the right now, the earth here where we're at. But for this pile, it kind of feels like this is something maybe taking place higher up, you know, or spiritually, or it's taking place. Yeah, definitely it's being kind of molded. It's like I'm seeing a spider weaving the web. So it's like something that's slowly coming into being. So in terms of if this person feels the same way, I would say yes, this person is somebody who, if you feel like this too, then yes, they feel the same way. They feel like they know that they've taken a while, I'm hearing. So I'm not sure if it's somebody who you were with before, or this is someone who you're actively talking to now, but they feel like things have maybe taken a while. And they didn't expect, yeah, Ace of Cups twice. I'm hearing they didn't expect this some type of turn. The Tower, the Eight of Swords, they didn't expect what? They didn't expect something to shift that maybe didn't allow the connection to happen before. They've been, yeah, this is an interesting reading because this one, it feels like they've been doing this in secrecy. They've been planning something in secrecy, or if it's not planning, I mean, I do think they've been planning too, but they've been wanting this like in secrecy. With the Three of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands, they feel like they've been really actually trying to, for some of you watching this, you could actually be talking already to this person because it kind of feels like this is either happening very quickly or it's something that they are very much planning to do quickly. It's like they're trying to hold themselves back maybe from acting too quickly though. I'm hearing this person could ask you out for a cup of coffee or for a glass of wine or something casual like that, or maybe you already had that. That's why I'm saying for some it could be a new person, a new connection, with the Ace of Cups coming up twice here. So yeah, I feel like they're definitely interested in you. This person is definitely interested. This person is definitely, I am hearing though, this person could have Gemini or Virgo in their chart, but I am hearing this person could have maybe used their words with the Magician in a way that felt a little bit like maybe a player tendency, or they could have chosen certain ways of approaching this that may have appeared, I don't know, manipulative or charming or somehow a little bit untrustworthy. But I'm hearing that they're telling you that they just wanted to, I feel like this person does have quite a strong masculine energy, or they could be somebody who's striving for success in their own life right now. And maybe for some of you, they want to let you know that it wasn't because they didn't feel the connection with you. It's not because they didn't think that there was a potential here. It was something more within them that they felt like they were, I'm hearing power struggle. So again, with this Eight of Cups, maybe there were differences between you both if you already had a connection, or maybe right now there's differences. And it feels like maybe some of it came from like a power struggle sort of thing. The Page of Swords. Yeah, there is something about this person wanting to communicate unless you're already talking, and if that's the case, and this is current energy. But with the Magician, the Page of Swords, they definitely are like wanting to talk. They're wanting to open something up here. But I have to say, I'm getting this a little bit of a strange energy. I want to confirm a little bit of it. It kind of feels like this person may be somebody who, they don't like losing control. They don't like being out of control. Do they feel the same way about you? Pile number 4. Page of Wands. Yeah, I think this person, they have to kind of grow up though, I'm not sure if they're younger than you maybe, or they have a side of them that has to kind of grow up a little bit. Yeah, Knight of Wands. So we have the Knight of Wands, Knight of Cups, Knight of Wands, Page of Swords, Page of Wands, the Ace of Wands. There's a lot of like different energies coming up here. So this person could be somebody who does have to kind of like mature a little bit, or they are someone who knows that. So do they feel the same way? I would say for this pile, if you are looking for something like really serious right now, they may be somebody who is possibly a little bit uncertain of that, or they were uncertain before, because with the Chariot here too, the Three of Cups, like they really do feel that they definitely want to be around you. This person definitely wants like attention, I feel, but I'm getting that they are watching you from afar with the Page of Swords. They could be spying on you or looking at your social media, trying to gather information about you. So it's a little bit more like a casual thing maybe, or that's how at least it's going to start that way. So it depends on what you feel that you want from this connection, but yeah, they're a little bit like hot and cold maybe at times. This person could be somebody who blurts out certain things in the moment, like with the Page of Swords, the Magician. I'm getting a lot of air energy maybe. They could either do this soon or they've done this before where they almost like go after things really quickly. They blurt out how they feel and then it's like maybe it was true, but it was also like maybe too spontaneous or something. But at the same time, I'm getting something about regret here when I'm looking at the Tower. Maybe they do feel like they're holding some regret about past actions. And this person, yeah, again, they have like this kind of exterior about them where they have this pride. They have this like shell around them where it's almost like they pretend to be this Knight of Wands, Knight of Cups, the Six of Wands, but they also have a tender side somewhere within them that they maybe don't show immediately. And so that's why this reading feels a little bit like up in the air. It feels a little bit in between. Like I'm getting somebody diving into a pool. This person could be a swimmer maybe, but I'm getting something about like maybe the water, like how deep do they go? This basically what Spirit's saying, will this connection stand the test of time, I'm hearing. So the answer kind of lies within time for this reading. I mean, depending on how you feel, you can match that to kind of what this is saying here. If this is how you feel too, that you're just wanting to explore things and you feel this way, then it's going to require time for this person and you to kind of see where it goes in the future. But Spirit's saying that this will require either it can stand the test of time or can it stand the test of time. It's kind of like a test here, I feel. Because there's really going to have to be an equal, especially if you've already had a history with this person and you don't really maybe get along on certain topics or there's been challenges. It's like there's a feeling of you both having to maybe get on the same page a little bit here. So do they feel the same way? We have hoping that flew out and it says manifesting. So yeah, the Magician. Does this person feel the same way? Pile 4. Again, I'm getting a lot of like intellectual energy. So this person could be thinking a lot. They could be an air sign. Okay, that was interesting. So this card, I feel like in spirit, that's why I said in the beginning with the Magician, I'm getting that you are holding each other's hands in spirit. So maybe there's a connection that is very spiritual here, but this reading is very interesting. It's very complex because I feel like with the Ace of Cups, there is this like pure connection. There's a spiritual connection. There's a sense of you both like in spirit, you're together, or in, maybe you're not even, maybe this hasn't happened yet, or maybe you haven't even met yet in person yet for someone out there, but it just feels like there's a sense of connection in spirit already. But then there's also this feeling of like, we're walking on eggshells, like with the rejection, it says here, irrational fear. Like there's this fear of like, is it too good to be true? Or can we get on the same page? Does this person feel the same way about you? Pile 4. Yeah, they definitely, for those of you who it's a past person, they definitely want a second chance, but I'm hearing something like they know they have to do it differently, or they know they have to change the way that they do it, sort of. This is similar to another pile. So if you chose another pile, or if you're drawn to another pile, then it could be for you, the other one. So we have upheaval, like the Tower twice here, the feminine energy. Yeah, this person is definitely somebody who is having a heart opening though. They feel like with the Tower, either when you met them, if it was a recent meeting, or if it's not a recent meeting, they could have recently had like a moment or a Tower moment where they opened their heart. They had this like maybe even guidance from spirit coming through to act on their feelings, act on their desires. So in that case, yes, this person definitely feels drawn to you on a spiritual level. And they definitely feel like this is something that is very significant. But at the same time, there's these, again, like components where maybe they have to be in the right energy, or they have to mature, or maybe the two of you both have to kind of get on that page. So does this person feel the same way for you, pile 4? Yeah, regrets. See, that's the thing. This person, they are somebody who hides their emotions, their feelings. They are hiding under a mask. And that has kind of gotten them into a lot of trouble in the past. Yeah, I didn't know what I had until you were gone. Lesson learned. So especially for those of you who this is an ex-partner or a past person, they are beginning to open up to their feelings. They're beginning to open up to feeling emotions with the Ace of Cups. Maybe after maybe a long time, or maybe it's something rather recent, but it feels like they have like cracked open their heart somehow because they've been selfish before. This is definitely somebody, like I said, they kind of have been a bit immature or selfish. But it's like, they're kind of realizing it only does them more harm. They could have felt like you moved on already, jealousy. Maybe you moved on from them. There's something about you being someone who, yeah, I said before too, maybe you had differences. Maybe like, I'm not sure what it is you're doing, but maybe you're the one over here that's getting attention, or maybe you're the one who is shining brighter now. And it's like, I feel this person's having that sense of looking at you doing well over here, and then like not holding a grudge maybe, but like holding a regret about looking back on everything and thinking, why did I act that way before? Why did I approach this person that way before? And then it all kind of crumbles because they have this realization that sets in of those things, you know, personal. Yeah, they're going through some personal issues. For some, it's because they were settling for less than they deserved, or they were settling for maybe even like a certain lifestyle that was based in ego. They were settling for that. And I think this person is still confused. That's the thing. So this reading feels like yes and no at the same time, because we have I don't know at the bottom. Yeah, so that makes actually perfect sense. At the bottom, see how confused this person is. I love you, and then I feel like we need to move on. So they're extremely confusing person. So if this is how you feel, then yes, then you both feel the same way. But if you are somebody who's like kind of all in and you're hoping that this can, I mean, I think there will be a potential maybe for that's what they want. But as Spirit said, only time will kind of tell what the future will hold. But they have been somebody who's been battling this kind of, these two emotions within each other. So I'm going to leave it here, group number 4. I hope that this reading could help. Let me know if you'd like to in the comments. And I hope this could bring you some clarity. Thank you so much for tuning in, and lots of love.